Very excited, but it's just the Kiana and the Ziggs.
Wow.
So much more gold from CSing versus not CSing, thanks to the value of souls. Yep. The next logical jump is let's put someone down there who will CS instead, and then we get two powerful things. So we're going to have a much more powerful tanky support Nautilus and a farmed Senna by the end of the game. That's the logic.
And right now, they're just going toe-to-toe. 3v3 on the bot side. Power of Evil is going to make it a little lopsided, but they have Ignar soloed out. He goes down to a Gravitum lockdown on Johnson's Q. He's out of mana, though. So you can't just take that fight 1v1 right out in the early game as Drake going for Drake, and they're going to be able to pick up a cloud for themselves as we see Mountain going to be on the Rift. They could try to get to Greg on the back line, but instantly Froggy gets gobbled up. Could that be the save that keeps him alive? What a play. Power of Evil over the wall now to try to kill Greg. The blast cone puts him to his death, though, and now they're trying to get on Viper. He gets shoved out, so Haymaker doesn't hit, but it's going to be a big scuffle in the Dragon Pit right now, and that is so far the 2-for-1 in favor of FlyQuest as they start to come back here. 6.5 minutes in, a double kill coming in for Ignar on the bot side for the tanky Nautilus. So 1,000 gold lead as we kind of dive back into what's going down onto the Rift. Booney and Viper not making it happen, but Afro's getting into another fight here bot side. Will they continue to dive? Ask will take him down, and the Infernum ultimate will not be enough to take down Turtle in the spread fire. It's something that long range from what would be the marksman bot lane. Senna always catching you off guard with that.
No super plates to come down from the Rift Herald whatsoever. Might be a game coming in mid.
Oh, very big damage to Froggen. He's kind of stayed still.
Okay.
Inferno Bomb on, traded over to Power of Evil, but it's not going to be follow-up enough from Greg. They could bounce him back if he gets next to the wall with the cast, but it's looking to be the...
Throwing both spells into nothing. Still a big play for FlyQuest.
Leandri's making a difference in that bot lane matchup for Viper. We saw him turn away from Booney there, but he was kind of under 2 turrets. His mid's going to go down. Turtle just standing there. No, he can heal himself. Just keep being the caster marksman.
Game where they think, hey, if Mordekaiser gets some items, we don't think they're going to have that much damage for him. Ziggs is going to be able to have a lot of effectiveness. And now they're thinking about diving set. Always a challenge.
Flag and drag out of the Cataclysm. They're trying to fight him in the turret now, and he goes into the Death Realm as Wild Turtle's trying to fight on the other side. Power of Evil stealing grass so he can keep himself invisible if he does want to engage. I think they're allowing Dignitas to make another move on this one. Viper saved by shield, but he's going to go down eventually, and Dig with that many people there just could not be fought against from FlyQuest.
Not to fight a 3v5, which is probably the correct choice.
Right.
And this is wild, Riv. After the reset, it actually looks like FlyQuest will also get the top turret. So that's a nice sidestep by Johnson. Would maybe get nearly one hit by a Nautilus combo at this point.
I mean, you look at the vision scores on both sides, or just look at the supreme display of talent. If you blink, you missed it. They are now on to the mid or top side
towards Ocean Soul. Once they kill this, it'll be 5 minutes till the next Drake, which will make the earliest Ocean Soul around 28 minutes.
Yep.
Because they do have Senna.
They're so happy to. They say, we get a fight, we take this turret down. We don't really have a wave in mid, but they're pushed up all the way to the second tier turret as they make their way around.
The long flank.
And sweepers on top of the glaives as well. Oh my word.
Look out.
They're just being rude toward Dignitas' vision right now. Grig's going to try to come up and make this a 3v4. Don't know if it's going to happen. Aphelios now with the Gravitum out. He does have Severum as well to try to get that overheal and a little bit of movement. Oh, down! A kill coming in onto Grig. Fight still over towards the Tribush as Johnson is going to keep himself alive, and they drop Viper towards the top side. Now everybody's piled into the same spot. Power of Evil's kind of stuck towards Johnson. Severum's on as he chases and Calibrum in the back pocket. Fire over the wall. That's the follow-up damage from Calibrum. And now Crescendum is out as it starts to stack the Spectral Chukrums. Who wants to fight the Aphelios now? And they start to push FlyQuest out of the Tribrush area and back.
Still only at 68 souls. He doesn't have the incredibly long center range.
Definitely slowed down.
Viper, no flash. He's probably dead.
One lick, make it quick. A little follow-up damage from that showstopper. That wasn't even from the top rope, though. It was the bottom rope. That's
really interesting here, Riv. Normally when you send 3 people down bot, you lose Baron. But against a Senna Kiana team, you don't. They don't have the damage to kill it quickly. Dig making a comeback here.
Pushing towards mid. They don't have a shoulder ward towards their top side. This could be a big initiation. A grab by Froggen. Hooney just makes it out of that. And Dignitas will stay safe. There's the damage we were looking for from how resilient FlyQuest is to that engage, being able to back off quick, having a bit of movement speed, and takes on the front line.
Yeah.
Two flanks coming around. Viper and Power of Evil from the river. Duvuni has a lot to think about. Turtle goes quite low as Grig is on him immediately. Jungle to the marksman, not a great thing. It could be Johnson going down. He does get a face breaker that pulls him in and drops him to the mat. Huni is now with Power of Evil as Turtle and Grig are going 1v1. How is Aframu still alive in this 3v1? They finally bench the frog, and it is going to be Grig getting chased out of this as well. He thought he could take Turtle down, but that power does come out a little bit if you're soloing the center.
Riv, that was the oddest fight because FlyQuest was trying to flank basically the whole time, yet it was the other three who killed Johnson. It wasn't the Kiana or the set flank that did the majority of the damage. I'll have to catch the start of that again to see. I think it was just Santorin's AP Gragas and the AP Nautilus that did so much burst on Johnson to catch him off guard. Now they can turn for Baron and actually go for the soul maybe afterwards. Dig is just going to try and rush this soul denial, actually.
Oh, Power of Evil just behind. He's trailing. Okay, so he sees him on the ward. Grig's just going to say whatever. He should just go over the wall. Don't fight the Kiana. You don't want to be 2 HP when you're in that dragon pit. So this is a good steal. They should be able to make it up. But wait, Viper's here. Viper just teleported in. He's going to be able to start the fight with Johnson. Severum gives him the movement speed. Facebreaker brings him in. Oh, my word. And they're going to be able to get that kill very quick coming in from Kiana and Zet onto Johnson's Aphelios. And this means it's going to be one Dignitas member of the Crick without a paddle. That's Grig. He's trying to paddle as much as he can, but he goes down to Santorin. And two Dignitas members fall immediately. Huni's just trying to trail. You can see how hard it is once the Baron up minions are just pounding those turrets. Power of Evil takes down topside. FlyQuest now in control of the map once again. A little bit of a stutter step there, where they did find Dignitas overthrowing them.
It looked like Dig was mounting a comeback until they lose that fight in the mid lane because Johnson gets bursted by the support jungle AP combo. And now they're in danger of losing all of their inhibitor turrets.
Taking some shots. Wow, it's happening so quick too. They really can't, they don't have time to think about which one to go to or what fight to take. They're going to get healed up a little bit on the bot side by Turtle, as well as take damage from that. Santorin can separate the fight. And you have Power of Evil on the top side, even low on mana. Nobody wants to take that full fight with him, and they do drop another inhibitor. Dignitas has to choose when to go.
Now we're waiting 2.5 minutes for the next Ocean Drake, and if Dig tries to fight in defense of this herd inhibitor, the game could end.
Woo!
That was close.
That was super close. I almost thought we were going to see Ignar go all the way to the fountain. Johnson would love to use that power we were just talking about, but Huni gets zeroed out as soon as he steps Johnson. Feels good towards the bot, but it's going to be coming in on every wave now.
Smack that in here.
It's like you're grabbing from the little stones off of it. There are spots for the side of Dignitas, and FlyQuest has to be a little bit more careful to clear them. Ocean Drake coming in, like you said, that possibly the nail in the coffin, and just look at how this game works all around. The triple kill for Ignar in the start. Oh my word, Froggen. So quick before he could even Zanya's down.
One day Turtle will have 100 souls. It'll be soon. He has 97. He'll get 2 souls off the Baron, and then he'll hit his 100 soul.
Raiders here for Johnson, but he can still get the work done with those guns in hand. Man, this is just a battle here. Finally, a bit of an initiation. That's just going to be for the inhib. Initiation. That's just going to be for the inhib. Pulling onto Huni. A bit of a fight from Grig as he flag and drags in, but is instantly deleted as a pretty squishy Jarvan. Viper's fighting 200 Nexus turrets. Takes a third to exit himself out of that ring and keep the fight going. A nice tag in by Ignar's hook there as they keep Aframu in a spot for death. But they want the inhibitor turrets. The minions are now following them through with this Baron. And it looks like they may be able to seal the deal finally. Whoa, Santorin flies in with the Zanya Zan. He's going to be going down under the turret as they just throw themselves into the fire, knowing the Nexus should follow along with them. FlyQuest is going to move it to 8-4 on the spring split.